Okay, how to do figure eight. So when I dance with you, I dance with many people. So always notice the figure eight is not very clear. So it's in your hip. Find your hip bone and learn to direct your hip bone diagonally forward. So this will be very good exercise. Plus, as you do it, you will see your foot start turning out. And in this sense, your hip kind of presents your foot. So it's like two movements same time, hip and leg same time. Now, once your hip in diagonally forward, you can use that foot to start directing your hip side and then push this hip all the way back, hip bone back, as you rotate your thigh. But very important not to take your shoulders with the hip, keeping shoulders in exactly the same direction. So it's opposite from the hip movement. Now from here you get, as a result, you have this diagonal, your rib cage and your hip. So this we call transferring. So put your heel first down, heel down. Now use your rib cage to transfer. And as you transfer, as your rib cage get over the heel, over the middle of the foot, over ball of the foot, here you control how high, how long, depends on the timing, how long you want to control, delay this hip. Then you release it, and same time rotate that foot to direct your hip bone exactly the same, diagonally forward, side, then back. Now from here you have this diagonal, so this is called transferring. So you transfer, then you have hip forward, side, back. Transfer, hip forward, side, back. Transfer, forward, side, back. Transfer. Now, movement of the hip forward, we call it pendulum change. So this is called pendulum change because hip is like this, move like a clock, pendulum change. Now, as you move your hip side, we more call it compression. So you start to compress and your hip start going side. And as hip going back, we call it rotation. So you have a pendulum, you have a compression, you have a rotation. And now from here, we have most important transferring. Pendulum, compression, rotation. So you have four major actions. So you have a transferring action, you have a pendulum action, you have a compression, you have a rotation. Transfer, pendulum, compression, rotation. Now again, every of this section are very, you can study it separate. How to transfer? You can transfer slowly with the delayed hip, or you can transfer a little bit faster, release that hip, let that hip get a little bit faster over the leg. So say when you do round bound, count 4-1, you want to delay that hip, go 4 and 1 and. If you're doing cha-cha on count 1, you want to transfer, change pendulum much faster. Then you have a compression, rotation. Transfer, pendulum, compression, rotation. Transfer, pendulum, compression. So in a way, figure eight will be a result of these four actions. Now, if we talk about rumba, we're doing quick, quick, slow. Here, you're not going to lift your feet. You're going to go pendulum, compression, rotation, partial transfer, pendulum, compression, rotation. And then the last one, you're going to really transfer a lot. Pendulum, compression, rotation. So 2 feet on the floor. 2 and 30, and now 4-1. And 2 and 30, and 4-1. And 2 and 30, and 4-1. And on 4-1 is recommended to add a little bit flexible arm style to create a little bit more continuity in the music. Yes, and then on 2-3, better keep arm here. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 30 and 4 and 1 and. Now for the man, as you dance, you want to more focus on the transferring with your ribcage movement. For the lady, you want to focus more on the pendulum compression rotation, especially that pendulum. So more accentuated hip motion. So you have two different versions. So for the man, will look more like this: quick, quick, and slow, quick, quick, slow. For the ladies, will look more hip and hip, more about the hip action, hip and hip. But we can play with that. It's up to your interpretation. Very good.